Freelancing is possibly the easiest way to make money online, and you can do it from anywhere in the world. It's easy to get started, and there are practically no limits to what you can achieve as a freelancer. You can use it as a side hustle or even turn it into a six-figure successful business like many people have done. One thing is for sure, if you want to make it as a freelancer, you would need to learn how to find consistent, well-paid work. Now, there are 5 main ways that you can find work as a freelancer, and in this video I'm going to tell you what they are and then help you choose which one is the best for you. So make sure you stick around to the end so you can learn all the 5 ways and start finding work as a freelancer. Word of mouth has been around for ages, and it's such a simple concept. You deliver great work for clients, and they will talk about you to other potential clients. And you can also ask friends for referrals when you need more work. It's simple, it works, it's effective, and it's been around for a long time. But the problem is there is no predictability, okay? So if you're only relying on word of mouth, then some month will be great with many people referring new clients to you, and some months will be dead, where you have no referrals. And this is why so many freelancers go through feast and famine cycles, because sometimes they get lots of referrals and lots of clients, sometimes they have nothing, and then money gets tight, they're in a tough situation. So word of mouth is something that will happen naturally if you're just good at what you do. Okay? If you're nice to work with and if you do a good job, people will talk about you, they will refer you new clients. But it can't be your only source of work, because if you do that mistake, then sometimes you won't have any clients, and that's a terrible spot to be on. Okay, so what you need to do is use word of mouth as a secondary or as a complement to your inflow of clients, but you should also have more active strategies and more specific strategies that you use when you want clients right now. Okay, I'm going to talk about some of those other strategies in this video, but I just wanted to start with word of mouth because it's so common and it's something that most people know and rely on, but they don't understand that word of mouth should only be a complement but never your primary strategy to getting clients. Okay, if you read freelance blogs or watch freelance YouTube channels, most experts will recommend that you build a brand, okay? They will tell you to start writing content, publishing YouTube videos or newsletters or content that is useful for your clients so that you can start positioning yourself as an authority, as a celebrity in your field, and then clients will chase you, so you don't have to go after clients. And this is the whole idea behind building a brand. Now, it works, okay? That's how the top agencies and the top freelancers in the world get their clients. People find these experts in blog posts, YouTube videos, industry events, and they just want to work with you because you're so well known, so reputable, okay? But the problem is it takes a long time for you to get there, as you might have guessed, okay? If you think in someone like Neil Patel, okay, Neil Patel in digital marketing field, he's like the expert, okay, the most famous digital marketer in the world. He started doing consulting, but then he started his blog, Neil Patel, and then eventually created his agency, Neil Patel Digital, and now he's a household name in the marketing field. Everyone knows who Neil Patel is, everyone wants to work with him, and he charges premium rates because he's the expert, but it took him years, ages to get there, okay? So you can't just rely on building a brand as your only way to get clients because it will take you a long, long time to get there, okay? So this is something you should be doing on the side. You should be creating content and building relationships with people in the industry, maybe speaking at events if you can, getting your content out there, building your name. Okay, yes, you should do all of that on the side, but you also need a short-term, immediate way to get clients right now. Because, I mean, you need to pay the bills, right? You want to make money now, not in 10 years. So you need a strategy to get clients in the short term, but you should also use this strategy of building a brand for your long-term game. Okay? For the long game, you should be building a brand, but for the short term, you need something else. And I'm gonna mention what that something else is soon. What if, instead of waiting for clients to approach you, what if you could go after the clients yourself? Okay, what if you go like a hunter, just hunt the clients using your own effort and then being in control of the outcome? This is the whole idea behind outreach. Okay, outreach is when you email or cold call or message clients on LinkedIn. Basically, you find clients you want to work with and you do the work, you reach out, you talk about working together and asking if they need help with anything, okay? Now, I'm obviously oversimplifying it, but that's the idea of outreach. And the reason why it is such a great strategy and commonly overlooked is that it brings some predictability to your business, your freelancing business. Because once you've done it, I mean, once you've been doing this for a while, you'll start realizing the numbers. So maybe you start figuring out that if you send 50 emails, you get one client. Or if you do 50 cold calls, you get one client, right? And once you start learning the numbers, then if you need new clients, you know that all you have to do is put in the work. I mean, if you need clients, just do the 50 calls or the 50 emails or LinkedIn messages, whatever it is, and you know you're going to get a few interviews, you know you're going to get a few clients. So this is great because once you reach a point of predictability, that's when you can start scaling the business, and also you have more control over your revenue and your workflow. So things get much easier. Okay, you can start investing money, saving up for later, thinking of other things to do with your time now that you know exactly how to get clients. You're not waiting for clients to approach you like word of mouth or building a brand. So the outreach strategy is more active and you're in control. And by the way, I have a friend, very good friend, Matt Assam, who is an extremely successful coach for freelancers, one of the best in the world in my opinion. He wrote a book called Creative Control. And the book is a short book, and it's basically a 7-step outreach strategy to get your dream clients, right? So he teaches exactly what you need to do if you want to start using outreach in order to get clients. And by the way, I think it's free, okay? I'm gonna check it out, but I'm gonna put the link in the description. I think the book is free. I think you just need to like sign up with an email or something like this, and you're gonna get the book for free. So I definitely recommend you read it. Because once you learn how to do outreach, it can be a very powerful way to get clients. There's only one major drawback with outreach, in my opinion, and that is that it's time consuming. Okay, it takes too much effort, too much energy, because you need to write the emails or call the clients or message them on LinkedIn. So I mean, unless you're hiring someone to do it for you, you need to be there in front of the computer doing all these actions. So it takes a lot of your time, especially in the beginning, okay, while you're still building your client base. So, I mean, it's great for people who don't have the money to invest in marketing or anything, because you're just using your time, but it's virtually free. And it can be a great way to get your dream clients because you're only reaching out to clients who you would like to work with. They're all dream clients. But it takes a lot of time. So, I mean, there's this like balance between time and like results, but it does work. It is a great approach. And I definitely think you should at least read Creative Control and then learn how to do outreach and experiment with it. And then you can decide if it's right for you or not. Okay, now we got to my personal favorite, freelancing platforms. I'm talking about sites like Upwork, freelancer.com, or Fiverr. Okay, my personal favorite is Upwork. So freelancing platforms are websites where clients post their jobs and freelancers can apply, right? And the platform helps match clients with freelancers, right? That's what the platform does. Now, these are multi-billion dollars platforms. So they put a lot of money and a lot of effort into making sure the clients find great freelancers for the jobs, okay? So everyone in that platform, every client in that platform is hiring. They're looking for freelancers. And that's why, in my opinion, it's much better than outreach. Because when you're doing outreach, you're going to be talking to many clients who are just not hiring. They don't need help with anything. Okay, so you're kind of wasting your time with clients who are not hiring. But on Upwork, every client there, every job post, it's a company that is hiring a freelancer, and it could very well be you. Okay, so this is how I get most of my clients. It's on Upwork. I also have a brand. I also use word of mouth. I also do some outreach, but most of my clients come from Upwork. I started on Upwork in 2018, so a couple years ago, and I actually have a video in this channel where I tell my story of how I made $1,000 in my first 30 days in the platform, and it's super achievable. You can definitely do it if you follow the steps in that video. I recommend you check it out. Okay, I'm gonna link to it in the description. I don't know if I can insert a card somewhere here. I'll try. But anyway, check the link in the description. Now, the one drawback with Upwork is that it's incredibly competitive. Okay, there are millions. I'm not exaggerating. There are literally millions of freelancers on Upwork trying to get the best jobs, and you're just one more in that huge crowd of freelancers. So if you want to make money on Upwork, you need to find ways to stand out. Okay, you need to find a strategy. Signing up for Upwork and trying to apply for a few jobs, it's not going to cut it. You're not going to get any clients. You need a strategic approach. Virtually all of my videos on this channel and also all of my posts in my blog, Freelance Growth Academy, they're all about how to make money on Upwork. So I suggest, if that's what you want to do, I suggest you read my posts, watch my videos. You will learn how to be very successful on Upwork like I am, okay? And in fact, I have a couple courses about it, and there's one that I recommend, specifically, called How to Build a 5-Star Profile on Upwork, because your profile is one of the most important things on Upwork. So if you have a great profile, even as a beginner, it dramatically increases your chances of getting hired. If you have a bad profile, you're not gonna get any clients. So I'm gonna link to it in the description. So many links in the description, but make sure you check it out after the video. But this course is very, very good for beginners on Upwork, people who wanna start making good money, serious money on Upwork. This is the thing that can help you, okay? Learning how to build an amazing profile that attracts clients, okay? But all in all, Upwork is great, okay? I'm a big fan. I don't get any commissions from them. I recommend because I really believe they're the best way to find work online. Yes, if you start building a brand, eventually you can transition out of Upwork and just getting clients coming to you just because you have a great brand. But for beginners, I think Upwork is just the best, okay? It's not the only one, right? Outreach also works, freelancing platforms work, and the next tip also works. Stick around so you find out what it is, but Upwork 100% recommend. If you've been using freelancing platforms for a while, then you probably know that most jobs are not very relevant, okay? Maybe they're low quality, they don't pay you well enough, or they're just scams. And this is where SolidGigs can change the game for you. Now, SolidGigs is a newsletter where you get hand-picked jobs for you, okay? So it's a subscription service. There's obviously a cost, but it's not very expensive. And there's a team of experts searching the web for like hundreds of sites, hundreds of job sites, and they make a list with all the best, like the top 1% jobs, and send it to your inbox, I think every day or every week, okay? But the point is you get loads of high quality gigs in your inbox with zero effort. So there's a team doing everything for you. They're hunting the clients for you and bringing you only the top of the top, okay? So SolidGigs is great, okay? I know their founder, Preston. He's also the founder of Milo.co, one of the best freelancing blogs, right? And he founded SolidGigs because he wanted to help freelancers get more work, right? So, I mean, even though I know him and he's a friend, that's not why I'm recommending it. I'm recommending it because I've tested it, okay? I signed up for SolidGigs as a customer because I wanted to see if it was any good, and I was honestly surprised, okay? The quality of the jobs they send you is incredible, okay? It's only amazing jobs, okay? Big projects that pay you very good money, interesting projects, no scams, no tire kickers, so you only get the top 1% jobs. Now, there are drawbacks, okay? One of the drawbacks is that it's not very beginner friendly in my opinion, okay? Most of the jobs that they send you are for intermediates or experts, okay? I mean, because they're filtering only the best jobs, and the best clients usually want to work with freelancers who have experience. So if you're a beginner, maybe Outreach or freelancing platforms are the best bet for you. But if you have a lot of experience in your field, then SolidGigs can be an amazing way for you to get the best clients, okay? Now, yes, there is a cost. I think it's like $20 a month. I mean, don't quote me on that. I don't know when you're watching this video. Maybe it's more now. But at the time of recording this video, I think it's $20 a month. But there is a 30-day trial. And I'm pretty sure if you take the 30-day trial, you will be surprised, okay? Just from the trial alone, you can probably find your next couple of amazing clients, okay? But after taking the 30-day trial, you will want to get the subscription, because imagine getting curated jobs that are relevant to you in your inbox every day or every week. I mean, that's it, right? That's the end game for freelancers. You don't need to hunt for clients anymore. You don't need to build a brand. You don't need to do anything else. All you need to do is check your inbox, and then you will find a list of clients that are hiring. All you need to do is apply for the job, and you have a fair chance of getting the client, because it's a curated list, right? So not everyone is receiving these jobs. Only people who are either subscribed to SolidGigs or people who for some reason found the job post in the board where they posted it. But it's not like Upwork where millions of freelancers can see the same job post. So there's less competition, and these clients are great, okay? So 100% recommend you take the 30-day trial, test SolidGigs, and I can guarantee you will love it. Oh, and by the way, I'm leaving a link to SolidGigs in the description, but this is an affiliate link, okay? I just want to be very upfront with you. If you sign up for SolidGigs after clicking this link, I will get a small commission. But that's not why I'm referring them, okay? I'm talking about SolidGigs because I've used it and I was impressed. And I 100% believe it's going to help you find amazing clients. But take the 30-day trial, okay? And then it's up to you. Okay, there you have it. The 5 main ways to get clients as a freelancer. Now, I promised I will help you pick the best one. So here it is. In my opinion, the easiest one is Upwork, okay? If you want to start making money right now, if you don't have a lot of experience, you don't have a reputation, no one is referring clients to you, then Upwork is the easiest way to start working as a freelancer. The second best for people who have experience is SolidGigs, okay? You sign up for their subscription service, they send you amazing clients in your inbox. You don't have to do any work to find clients. So SolidGigs, definitely the best for experts, okay? And the third one is outreach, okay? Because I think it's important for you to learn how to do outreach, how to find clients on LinkedIn, which message should you send them, how do you approach them, how do you schedule an interview, how you get the client on LinkedIn, right? So I think you should probably read Matt Assam's book, link in the description, it's free. I think you should sign up for SolidGigs 30-day trial. And I think you should sign up for Upwork and watch my videos on Upwork, because then you have all the 3 different ways to get clients working in your favor. And getting clients will never be a problem for you again if you master these ways to get clients. Now, I hope it helped, and I see you in the next video.